What drives you? What is your passion? What is your internal excitement you get out of life? For me, it's snowboarding. I have to say that every time winter comes around, I get so excited because it's just the thrill of going down the slope, making the perfect turns, and sometimes just trying to make a jump. And snowboarder has a lot of aspects that comes with it. You got determination to push through obstacles because it's not going to be easy. You know, first learning how to snowboard, you got to get on the slope and say, I'm going to go down this hill. And you got to have dedication to keep learning because there's always something new to learn about snowboarding. And you have to have endurance to always get back up. Me and my dad, when we first started learning snowboarding, if you break the wrong way, the breath is knocked out of you. It's pretty rough. But I have to say, I think for Dad it was a little rougher. But what happens if you break with your heels when you're going down a steeper hill or slope? The snow catches under your board and it just flips you forward. And you have to be competitive against your own self. You got to want to, like, if you're wanting for speed, you got to always want to beat your own time. You have to think, I'm going to get down this slope without breaking. You know, just keep cutting snow. And you have to have a love for nature because the views are awesome and it's what God's given us, like here, just to look at everything that we have. And it's something to get up there and see all the mountains and stuff. So the view is breathtaking. And this is actually Snowshoe, West Virginia, and we stay there a lot. And all these pictures are. But this is like the pavilion, and this is like coming up the mountain, and it's called Top of the World, like past this stuff. And then, so it's like right here, you're coming into it, and then this is the main pavilion. You definitely get an adrenaline rush because your miles per hour increase if you don't stop braking or start braking. You just keep going down the hill and it's like faster and faster and faster. And every moment is kind of crucial. I mean, you got like, if you're going super fast, you need to definitely just watch how you move your feet because, like I said, if you're just braking, you get thrown forward. Snow flies up around you like a huge wave. Once you get like going in powder and you start to turn, the snow flies up. And you just get like rapid gust of wind in your face. So wear goggles, which brings me to the basics there. You have to have the right board. You got to get like fitted for your board. And what some people do, like when I got my board, was they pushed me backwards to see which foot I landed on, and that's the foot that'll go forward on your board. So you have to have the right position of the bindings, and you want to have the right clothes too. You don't want to be freezing, so it's important to always wear like a shirt, a jacket, and like a bigger jacket so the snow won't get in. And you always want to have a helmet. I don't really like wearing a helmet, but don't go without one because I always wear one. And goggles. It's definitely good to have goggles because you don't want all that snow in your eyes because you can't see. And step 3, you might want to take some lessons, either with an instructor or just somebody, a friend that's willing to stay back and help you, because you don't want to be alone because there's a lot of people going down the hills and you don't want to get knocked out by another one. The bunny slope is mostly flat with some rolling hills. You have mostly like the little kids, and the bunny slopes are really apparent. You can see them when you walk in. It's just like one, and it's really wide. And it helps you just to get adjusted to the snow. The beginner runs are marked with a green circle. They're usually kind of just sloped a little bit downhill. They're not as flat as the bunny slope. And I like to just play around on jumps with these because you got, like, it's kind of like this. So you can go up a hill and stuff. But the intermediate, you kind of feel a little bit more confident. You're going down hills now without braking as much. And they're marked with a blue square. You've developed your own pace and you feel comfortable with your board. You're able to move. And the things about a board, there are multiple techniques to to turn and make turns, you can either go back on both heels and then on your tiptoes, and that's what I do. And then you can push one toe up and one heel back, and that also turns you. The intermediate / difficult, I really haven't seen these mostly, but they're in Europe, and it's just a happy medium. So there's some pictures of it. It kind of looks steep, but once you get on it, it's not that bad. The difficult, you're pretty smooth on the board. The slopes are indicated by a black diamond. I put diamonds are girls' best friends. But, and this is extremely difficult. This is Shay's Revenge at Snowshoe. Know which slope you're going down, because when I was 8, Dad said, follow me, and my dad was paired up with this other guy that had a red jacket on, and my dad went one way, and the guy with the red jacket went straight. And I kept going straight, and I got there, and I started crying, and I was standing down, because I was looking at the mountains, and cars was driving around, and I could see everything, and I was great. So I had to walk back the slope, but I actually did get confident enough to go back, and I went down. So know your skill level. Always be prepared to advance to the next level. Snowboarding is a ton of fun, and it takes confidence, but moving up is more of a mental challenge than physical. You can always choose to break down a hill, but stay on the side, because like I said, don't get knocked out. And that's my dad taking a video of me taking pictures, and then that's us. The big dogs are Sean White, and Warren Miller does a lot of films. But Sean White actually did an interview with Team Magazine, and he said, let's see, when I first checked in at the games in my dirty t-shirt with my hair all crazy and to the side, everyone was like, who is this guy? I didn't blend in too well. I got my credentials checked 6 times. So what I put that up there was for, he was actually a good guy, and just because how you all look don't mean and how you all feel about what others think of you. Just do what you're capable of, and don't worry about what others have to say. And just those are some films that I have. We have Journey, and they're pretty fun to watch. Thank you.